everyone, I'm Michelle and welcome to the spring houseplant tour. So I'm just going to be showing some of the plants that I have in my plant shelf, and hopefully you'll see something that maybe speaks to you or that maybe you'd want to own. So first up is this Peperomia frost, and the frost is actually a species or cultivar of the Peperomia caperata, and it has really silvery leaves and it kind of has this bluish color. And I don't know, I got it for my birthday last year. It wasn't doing so great at first, but I mean, it's better now. It has these really cute flowers sticking up, so I'm guessing that's a good thing. Next is my Monstera siltebacana. I don't know whether this is just the regular form or the El Salvador, but it's been growing like a weed. It's been giving me new leaves maybe every week or two, and yep, there's a new leaf right there. And that leaf just came in like last week, but I love it. It's just really cute, really silvery, and it's in this matcha face pot that I have. It has a super ugly DIY moss pole in the back, which I need to take care of, but that's my Monstera siltebacana. So this is my Monstera Peru. It was actually the first plant that I ever won in a giveaway, and I was really happy to have it. If you're wondering what these weird holes are, I am not really sure. I actually just noticed them. But I got this plant as a single leaf cutting, and I put it on this yarn pole, like hopefully to have it make bigger leaves, but it hasn't really climbed on or anything. It's just making tiny leaves and just doing its thing. So that's my Monstera Peru. Next up is another rare plant, my Philodendron Brantianum, and this plant is just not doing it for me. Its biggest, most beautiful leaf got mauled off by my dog. It's okay, he didn't eat it, he just ripped it off. And then it gave me a second leaf, just this little adorable but useless baby leaf. Our third leaf here, it wasn't too bad, it's pretty good. And the fourth leaf actually snapped off while it was unfurling. So the leaf you see here is actually its fifth one. I don't have high hopes for this one, but yeah, that's what it's doing. Well, I do have some hope for it, so we're just gonna keep it here, see what happens. Hopefully it'll give me better leaves in the future. Yeah, that's my Philodendron Brantianum. Next up is my Scindapsus exotica. I really love this one. I mean, it's looking a little droopy right now because I haven't watered it in a while, but it has these super silvery leaves, and when it catches the sun, it's just like satin. And all the leaves are different. They have different like camouflage patterning, and it's just so cute. Like, look at that. It's so silvery. It's really nice. I really love it. Yeah, here it is with a white background. I mean, it's not looking its best right now, so I'm just gonna insert a picture of it from my Instagram before I gave it a big haircut. So I'm just currently propagating it right now. It's just growing, it's giving me more leaves. Hopefully it'll get bushier in the future, but yes, Scindapsus exotica. Next up is a bit of a weirdo. This is my Rhipsalis ceruscula, also known as ice cactus. So it makes these little segments that have these little spikes, and they're kind of rice shaped, so I'm guessing that's where the name comes from. It's cute, it's fuzzy, the spikes aren't too spiky. The only thing that's bothering me are those really long stalks. I don't know what the plant is doing. It's not helping me or it in any way, but I'd prefer if it made a nice little hanging segment instead of these weird antennae things, because I just want to have a plant that just drapes over and is super elegant like Rhipsalis paradoxa, but it's just not doing it for me, so it's just going out being weirdo. So hopefully in the future this one will improve its growing habits. Next up is my third and final Monstera, my Monstera adansonii narrow-form. So I got this plant in a trade with a close friend of mine who's also into plants, and she gave it to me as a 2-leaf cutting, and now I think it has like 8 or 9 leaves, but it's growing super fast, and its leaves are getting more and more fenestrations, which are those holes. I really love it. I put it on a moss ago, and it just looks kind of bad. So I've got to repot it or something, give it something nicer. It's not looking its best, but like with all Instagram plants, if you put it at a certain angle, I mean, you could never tell, right? Look at it. It looks kind of perfect from there. So this one is the first Hoya on the list. It is a Hoya Crinkle 8, and it's given that name because it has those 8 little dimples on its leaves. So you can kind of see it if I put it in the light, like that. Yeah, you can see those little dimples, so that's why it has that name. It kind of oddly enough reminds me of like green beans, like green beans with a 6-pack. Kind of looks like that, sort of, but hasn't really grown much since last year. I got it in its plant swap with somebody on Instagram, and just hasn't grown for me, but it's cute. It's just doing its thing. I mean, I appreciate it. It's one of my first Hoyas, so yeah, Hoya Crinkle 8. Yo, so guys, this next one is super rare, super special. I keep it in a handmade ceramic pot. It is a green onion, literally just a green onion. This next one here is another Hoya, and I am completely in love with it right now. I'm pretty sure the name is Hoya sp. af. Bertonier, but the person who I swapped plants with actually told me the name was Hoya bilobata, but I googled it and I'm pretty sure that was an incorrect ID. But right now it's growing these super sun-stressed, purple, soft, velvety leaves, and they are just so cute. I mean, look at that. It's purple and it's super, super fuzzy. Also, there's this little dangly stem. It looks like a 4-leaf clover. I mean, like a 6-leaf clover. But it's cute. It's kind of dangly. I might propagate it later, but here's a stem. It's just growing and it is so cute. I am obsessed with touching it. I mean, it's just so fuzzy. Did I mention it is so soft? But that stem gives me so much hope about the future. And I just love this Hoya so much. That is my Hoya sp. af. Bertonier. The last plant that I'm going to show today is my Peperomia obtusifolia variegata. So this is another type of Peperomia, and it is really different from the first one I showed. Its leaves are way bigger, creamier, and have this cream white variegation on them. And I think I got this plant 2 or 3 years ago for about $5 or so, but it's been growing really well. I've propagated it 2 or 3 times. I mean, the cuttings aren't doing so well, but overall the plant is happy, easy to care for, and just thriving. And I just kind of like it. So that is my Peperomia obtusifolia variegata. Thank you so much for watching. That was the end of our houseplant tour. Obviously, that was not all of my plants, but I will be showing more in a future video. So let me know what you want to see or what your favorite plant in this tour was. See you next video. Bye!